What's going on, guys? It's Nick from Lively Outdoors. I am back at a night on the vise again, and I'm going to tie up something. I picked these little jig heads up. They're 1/8 ounce. I don't know if that's coming in clear, that light's too bright, but they're 1/8 ounce pro-built jig heads, extreme sickle. They're sickle hooks on an 1/8 ounce jig head, basically. Blue eyes. This is a flig, I guess you could say, that I've been tying for a few years now. Works for white bass, largemouth. Actually, if you tie it larger, it'll work for striper, smallmouth, bluegill. Works for everything. I am going to tie hackle into this as like a woolly bugger style. You don't have to if you don't want to. But anyway, this is my what I dubbed the HEISENBUG. That's what I named it. It works very good. I fish it with a spinner and without a spinner, either one. I'm gonna fish after this video, and I'm gonna use a spinner because the water's normally muddy where I'm going. If the water's more clear, you don't have to. It does seem to help some. It gives a little bit more of a thump, and you get that flash that largemouth and smallmouth can't handle. So anyway, I'm going to get into tying the jig, and there's two kinds of chenille you can use. You can use like large, medium, or small pearl chenille, or you can use the squish chenille. And this one's actually UV white. It's got a little blue mixture into it. I used both. I'm going to go ahead and tie two. I'm going to tie one of each, but on this video I'll just tie the regular chenille and go out and fish it. We're going to start off with a base of thread. Just wrap down like we always do. Make sure you capture your thread, but you're going to tie in a little bit of marabou in here. A light wrap, straighten her up, get her on down, cinch it, tie on top, whack that dude off, and wrap back. And then you're going to tie in a piece of hackle as a tail feather. So we're going to have that about right there. Tie one on this side. Get it wrapped down to where it's going to splay out like that. Then we'll tie, I just normally put a couple tight wraps there at the beginning, and then wrap in another one on this side. Wrap in something like that, and then I throw one right up top, just as like just a little kicker. So you yank all the fibers off that, so it ties in. You get that little bit of oomph goodness in there. I normally put it, you can put it on either side of the hook, it really doesn't matter. And it really doesn't even matter if it's in the center. The fish don't really care, guys. But if you want to make it look good, that's how you do it. So we got that. Now we're going to wrap in some chenille, and this is large. I like it flashy. That's just me. I like all my stuff that I'm going to use for smallmouth or largemouth. I like it to be flashy. And we're going to wrap with a fat head down. So I'm going to wrap in right there on my hackle. You can cut all these ends off like this, or you can just leave them on, because there's going to be a bunch of hackle. It's not a tiny fly, or that part really doesn't matter. I'll go ahead and wipe it off right there. And then you take your chenille wrap, and then wrap back. You wrap the butt just because you wrap it a little thick right in there, because you don't want a non-girthy butted girl. You know what I'm saying? So you get right about there. Then we'll tie this one off. Like that. Then we will go ahead and spin this. And I like making it kind of thick in there. Get right up to the head. Wrap one time down. And you can actually put this in your thread holder or your tool holder right here if you don't want it spinning as much as I made it spin. I personally don't care. I just let it go ahead and start doing some loose wraps in there. But that's that. I don't really put any flash in the tail. It's just not needed, and it's just one more step. So I normally leave that out on this fly, or this flig, I guess you could say. Make sure you get behind that hook eye. And like I've said in my past videos, I don't use glue. Only time I really use glue is if I'm fishing for striper, because they'll eat it up. But that's about it. And that's what you're looking at right there. I'll pull you guys out here and give you a little bit better image of what it looks like. You've got a top feather, side feather, and a feather on this side. You've got all your little standout feathers. That just kind of makes it almost look like it's breathing whenever it's underwater. It gives it kind of like a flow. Same with the marabou. That's why I don't just put feathers on the end. If you pause it or it sits on the bottom, it looks like it's just kind of pulsing a little bit. If you want a thumper on it, like I'm going to put on this one, it's simple. I picked these up used at a tackle store for like 10 of them for like I think $5-6. They'll probably vary on where you get them. If you get them online, they're going to be higher than that. These were actually used, so I'm not really worried about the quality of them. So it's fastened on like that, and then the little jig turns into that right there that you've got a thumper on, and it will drag kind of like a spinning bait. It's perfect. Now we're off to fishing, guys. Alright guys, I ain't gonna lie, I probably shouldn't be fishing right now. You don't do like me and risk your life to fish. Keep my rod low. Maybe that'll help. Oh, look at that. Smacked it right on this, man. That was a good first take anyway. All right, let's do that again. I'm fishing a TFO trout and panfish pastime rod. This is a USA made rod. This is my favorite rod they've ever made. This is a 6'6". It's just, I absolutely love this rod. I have the 7 foot. I like the 7 foot. I like the 6'6" better. The regular trout and panfish rods, that was always my favorite, was a 6'6" ultralight and the light. I just love that. I thought I had one there, but I guess that was grass. And I just love that length. You get enough flexibility in the tip to where you can still use light line, but you don't have that whippy feeling, but you've got enough backbone to set the hook still. They're all good. I like this one. And to be honest, main reason I like this one is because it's made in the USA. I mean, it's probably not that much different than the other ones. It has different guides. It's got a different handle.
in reel seat. But you know, it is definitely a higher end components for sure. But you can't go wrong with the regular trout and pinfish. Oh man, I don't know if y'all got to see that, but that dude just skyrocketed. He was pissed. Oh, just smacked you on the bank, didn't I, buddy? Sorry about that. Well, we got a little rain going on now, so that got rid of the bugs. That's a huge positive. Hey, dude. Little guy. Get you. Oh, man. Sorry about that, bud. And the thunder rolls. And of course, the bugs start biting again. Well, they're hitting pretty good before it started raining. I don't know what happened. It feels better. Now they're not. There he is. That's got to be a green sunfish. Maybe a largemouth, but he's got that pull like a green sunfish, guaranteed. Show your face, buddy. Show your face. Show your face. Yeah, green sunfish. Oh, look at that. Pulled out right at the bank, man, because I had all that grass on it. Man, dude, chill out. I'm going to get you back in, man. Look at the size of that. Shh. Be quiet. God bless. Look at that, man. That dude, I mean, punk. Good gosh. That stung a bit. No, that stung a bit. I don't know. Doesn't that sound good? Like I was saying before, guys, whenever it's lightning like this, don't fish like I am. It's not safe. Just saying. Oh, good night. That dude just hammered the piss out of it right there. I saw him come up too. I was fixing to raise it up. Where's he at? There he is. Gotcha, boo. Yep, green sunfish. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You ain't getting off again. I'll see if you're like your brother and stick me in the freaking hand again. Oh. There we go. Dudes are big, man. Just thick, meaty dudes. Smash it. You see how that is all like, it's just weird looking out there, man. There's like a perfect circle right there with like a, I don't know, it's weird. There's another, oh. Yeah, run, buddy. He's staying deep. Where are you? Oh, there you are, there you are, there you are, there you are. Take it easy on my 4-pound line. Take it easy on the 4-pound line, buddy. Come on now. He had some fight in him. Did you get it? You got it. Good job. See, they spit their hook on their own, man. Shoot it off over here. Get some right here. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get it up over that grass with this line, but we'll just see what we can do. There's one. There, I got him. Look, I got dragging a very good rod. Let it calm down. And I've got the piss out of these fish tonight on this. I keep having to bend my spinner back. You good? You good? You're not gonna flip on me? Yep, you flipped on me. There we go, another largie. Yeah, that one went better. So we're gonna throw right over there, run it back. See if we can pick something up that's sitting in there. There might be some of them green sunfish up in there, a little shallow. There's one, something. Probably a largemouth, I think. He's fighting like a largemouth. Yep, gave up too quick to be a green sunfish. Well, there's number 10 of that. Jig spinner thing. Thing that I dubbed and actually call, really? You wait until I almost grab you? The HEISENBUG. That's what I named that one. It's blue and white. Nice little largemouth. Oh man, why can't they just go face down?